.22 long rifle. 223 Remington. 30-06 in an 8-shot end block clip. 50 BMG. Gotta back out a little bit. 14.5 by 114 millimeter Russian in a 5-shot end block clip. Well, now if that ain't a huge cartridge, I don't know what is. That can properly be classified as an old school anti-tank rifle cartridge right there. Kinda puts the 50 BMG back in its place. Well, the interest of this video though was just for the clips. So you can see here, one of the interesting things about this end block clip for the PTRS is that it actually puts the cartridges on a bit of an angle to help with feeding. So these big old 14.5 by 114 millimeter cartridges, these are just snap caps that I got made up, but pretty darn cool. Well, so there's the M1 Garand. Nice, comfortable firing gun. Just about the right size to handle the 30-06 cartridge perfectly. What kind of gun would you need to handle that kind of cartridge though? Well, probably that one right there. Oh, and there. And there. Oh, there's the end of it, okay. Quite the rifle. Big, brutal muzzle brake on the end. Fairly simplistic design. Basically just a giant SKS with a few modifications. There's the pin here. Squeeze the little button. Pull that tab out and then the whole barrel can slide off for disassembly and transport. Bipod will fold up and away. Huge single port muzzle brake. Pretty crude iron sights. This is fairly common with the Russian rifles, but gigantic sight radius. From way back just in front of the bolt to all the way out that 4 and a bit foot barrel. The whole rifle's nearly 7 feet long. And well, if you trust the sights, you can shoot it at 1.5 kilometers. Ha! Well, let's load this thing up with some snap caps. Alright, gotta grip the rifle firmly here. Then you pull back on this little tab at the bottom. Alright. Slide your end block in from the bottom, so make sure that you get it in the direction so the cartridges face upwards. And again, these are just snap caps. Slide it in at the back on the inside. There's no click to tell you it's in place or anything, they just kind of hang there. And then you want to close up your bottom. You got to use a little force. A little tricky with one hand. There you go. Now, I'll get set up behind the rifle so I can actually hold on to it here. Then you move the Garand so the heavy brass from that doesn't ping it. Let it fly. Then she'd be ready to fire. Very strange trigger pull on these bad boys. It's actually hinged from the bottom of the trigger rather than the top. So, rack it. Fire another. About the weirdest trigger pull I've ever felt on a rifle. And she locks open when empty. Does not eject the clip, you just need to open the bottom tab again. pull the clip out by hand. And I think as Crocodile Dundee would be proud to say, that's not a clip, this is a clip. Well, there you have it. Quick overview of the PTRS 41. Can't wait to get some ammo made up for this bad boy.